morning, Mason Nation. We're beginning the last day of February today as we open up this February 28th morning on Mason Cable News. I'm Joanne Smathers.
And I'm Tyler Byram. So midterms have started up this week, Joanne.
Yes, they definitely have.
How are you feeling this being your last midterm?
A little stressed out, but I'm definitely glad that it's almost over.
Yep. Yeah, can't wait for spring break. So now into our first story. Around election time last year, I'm sure that many of you viewers ran into a member of Mason Votes, convincing you to obviously vote. Well, for the student-run organization, all that work paid off, and Mason Votes will receive the Democracy Cup Award on April 19th at our Arlington campus. The award will be presented by the Campus Election Engagement Project, or CEEP, which creates similar programs in over 500 schools nationwide. The reason for this honor is due in part for Mason Votes increasing the level of political awareness at not only George Mason, but the surrounding city of Fairfax. Other Virginia schools receiving the award are Mary Baldwin College, Virginia Commonwealth University, and Virginia Wesleyan College, with the honorable mention of William & Mary. The success of the organization came straight from their website, masonvotes.gmu.edu. Their website included unbiased information about all the candidates and their stance on certain issues. On the website, you can also find interviews, coverage of presidential rallies that occurred here at George Mason, and the live election night coverage that was broadcasted online and here at Mason Cable Network. Again, the Democracy Cup Award will be presented on April 19th at the Arlington campus, and for more information on this story and Mason Votes, read the entire story on connecttomason.com.
In addition to the outstanding students here at George Mason University, our faculty members are also making headlines. Cynthia Kierner, a history professor here at Mason, was featured by the Washington Post for her nomination in the George Washington Book Prize. The top prize is $50,000, making it the largest prize given for a work of early American history. She was nominated for her latest book, Martha Jefferson Randolph, Daughter of Monticello, which examines the historical time period through the life of Thomas Jefferson's daughter. Kierner is one of the 4 finalists selected among 50 other entries that were published in 2012. The winner will be announced on May 22nd at Mount Vernon. Can't wait to find out the results.
Okay, now on to winter sports right up. Hopefully they can bring home some awards too. The pride and joy of George Mason University has to be our men's basketball team, after their miraculous run in 2006. However, here at Mason Cable Network, we would like to recognize the other winter sports teams and their accomplishments in this 2012 to 2013 season. Here's a quick update on each team's season as the championship tournaments approach. First, our women's basketball team holds an overall record of 8-18, with a 3-12 record in conference. This record puts the team at 10th in the CAA standings with 3 games left to go at the season, starting with senior night tonight at home against UNC Wilmington and away matchups against James Madison and William & Mary. The CAA Championship Tournament will be held in Upper Marlboro, Maryland from March 14th through 17th. Our wrestling team is having just as difficult a season, going 4-16 in head-to-head matchups. Standouts for the Patriots include Jake Kedler in the 285-pound weight class and freshman Sahid Kargbo in the 141-pound weight class, who recently won CAA Rookie of the Week. The tournament for all the weight classes will be on March 9th in Boston. Finally, we come to swimming and diving. For those of you that do not know, the championships are currently underway, starting yesterday at our very own Aquatic Center, until March 2nd. For the women's team, led by Paige Impink, this is unfortunately not their best season and are not expected to be contenders. However, when it comes to the championship being at their home pool, you never know what could happen. When it comes to the men's swimming and diving, they are favorites to knock off UNC Wilmington from winning their 12th straight CAA championship in a row. Led by seniors David Kiss and John Schmitz, the Patriots are hoping to bring home the trophy. All these championships can be seen on CAA.tv, and when it comes to swimming and diving, you can see it in person at the Aquatic and Fitness Center. And now a quick update. The men's are in 3rd place with 64 points, 10 behind first place William & Mary, and the women's team decided to show up and are 7th with 57 points, 70 points behind JMU, which is in first. So good sign there for the women. Going.
Definitely. Well, hopefully our Mason athletes won't be attending this upcoming event. Attention all chocolate lovers and lovers of chocolate. Guess what is making its way back to Fairfax City? The Chocolate Lovers Festival of 2013. The Chocolate Lovers Festival is an annual 2-day festival held on the first full weekend of March. This year, the festival will be held on March 2nd and 3rd. The festival was developed in 1992 by the City of Fairfax Central Fairfax Chamber of Commerce, Downtown Fairfax Coalition, Downtown Fairfax Merchants Association, and George Mason University. The purpose of the festival was and still is to draw visitors to Old Town Fairfax to encourage the community to participate and to foster cooperation among the city government, the business community, and local residents. The first festival was held in February of 1993 and continues to be an annual tradition with the love of chocolate as a unifying theme. This popular festival continues to attract chocolate lovers from around the country. This weekend, Saturday, March 2nd, the festival will begin promptly at 8 a.m. with events such as the ever-popular Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast and Bake Sale. At 9 a.m., after you've fed the family delicious chocolate chip pancakes, why not take the kids over for face painting? It's only $2 per child. After entertaining the kids, feeding your bellies, you could go and get a taste of chocolate by purchasing pancakes, brownies, candies, and so much more. There are various events that will bring family and fun to this occasion. For more information about events, locations, directions, and costs, please visit www.chocolatefestival.net.
Sounds pretty interesting festival there. I'm guessing I'm going to have to go up there for the weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back, and when we return, we'll be hearing from our Arlington editor, Evan Stansel, with the Arlington Report. Stay tuned to Mason Cable News.
Sponsored by SCAR, TRACCC, TRAC as they call it, and the School of Public Policy, including a career fair over in Founders a couple weeks back. So we also had our first Pizza and Perspectives event. President Cabrera has been on campus to share his vision with the graduate student body here. We had an excellent art exhibit this spring to start off. Basically had some middle school students put their artwork on display. So that was a lovely evening for the students to show off their great creativeness and artwork. We've also had right now we're growing our presence all over the social media. So C2M Arlington has a Twitter handle now. That's at C2M Arlington. So get comfortable with that if you're looking for your news and events this way. Definitely add us on there. We have page 7 of the broadside. We've got a big spread in there, as well as working in conjunction with University Life on a few things. So if you're not connected with them on Twitter, do it. Mason, it's at Mason ULife ARL. And also you can friend them on Facebook. So that's also a good way to interact and kind of get into the know as far as events and what's coming down the pike in Arlington. We also have a blog. The blog's up and running. Connect Mason's got that, so just go connect to Mason online. And from there, under the blogs tab, you go to Arlington campus. We have a recent student spotlight, so look for all that soon on the blog. And the broadside features, so circle back here. We have student spotlight on the blog, and we're going to be adding more content soon, so look for that. There's going to be a feature coming up soon on Global Politics Fellows Program. It's a new program, brand new in Arlington for primarily undergraduates. Actually, it's all undergraduates. Students would have 60 credits and are looking to get some internship-based experience in our nation's capital. So many of these students are have internships with either an NGO, a think tank, embassy somewhere on the Hill. So it's exciting times over there. I think we've got a really cool article coming out, so look for that. And these students are also doing different types of research and basically getting some hands-on experience. So good for them. As well as we have a piece coming up on the Arlington Fitness Center. So the proposal and what's going on with that. So that'll be spotlighted up here soon, as well as Professor Spotlight with Professor John Jones, former ambassador to Guyana, as well as Foreign Service Officer who brings a plethora of experience as an adjunct professor to the School of Policy and MBA program out here, School of Public Policy and MBA program. And I'm going to tell you, he's as close as it gets to a real-life Forrest Gump from the experience that he has. So be on the lookout for that. Pretty cool stuff. So go to the events basically that we've got coming up if you can. We got a lot of stuff coming up, including our next Pizza and Perspectives event. It's entitled "Where Has All the Civility Gone?" Look for that on next week, Tuesday, March 5th. So it's going to be examining the discourse in American politics, working across party lines. It's going to be interesting. A lot of the SCAR professors and faculty. There will be free pizza served, folks. So come on out. Lots of good stuff to hear. That'll be from 6 to 7:15 in the multi-purpose room over at Founders. It's going to talk about, as I said again, political instability, deadlock in America. So definitely come on out. It should be great. I also want to plug an important event coming to Arlington here. We've got the Graduate and Professional Etiquette Dinner. So register online for that. I mentioned this last time, but we're doing a great push. It's a great event. I've heard from multiple students who have done it in the past. They really enjoyed their experience. It's $15, basically pays for the dinner that you'll be receiving, as well as you'll be listening to people about different protocols and professional networking from the State Department and Library of Congress. So these type of presenters will be there. Dinner's provided, as I said. Cash bars available, and yeah, so it should be great. 6 to 9 p.m. on Friday, March 22nd. So I advise and encourage all students to sign up for that. But again, it is for graduate and professional students only, so keep that in mind when signing up for that. As far as that goes, visit the University Life Arlington website. Also wanted to let you know that we've got a lot of, interest in future stories, or if you're interested in writing, definitely let us know because obviously we're always looking for more awesome content to add to Arlington. So if you're interested, you can either let me or anyone in the University Life Department in Arlington know, because we're definitely looking for more people to cover the events. And if you're into photography, if you're into writing, if you're, whatever it is, let us know. So I'm Evan, and appreciate being on here representing the Arlington campus. Good luck to Mason. Hopefully in the CAA tournament they can rack up some wins. So as you can see, we're up. There we go. Go Mason.
And now we have an interview. Kathy will be interviewing Layla Shabby about the International Cafe.
Hi, welcome to the community interview portion of our show. Today I'm here with Layla Shabby and we'll be talking about International Cafe as well as the organization she's involved with. Hi Layla, so why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Layla Shabby, and this is my 4th year at George Mason University, originally from Boston.
And what organization are you representing today?
I'm representing the George Mason Hillel.
Okay, great. And we have a lot of international organizations on campus. What can you tell us about the Hillel organization?
Hillel is an organization that brings together the Jewish community on campus through social action programs, different religious programs, and basically it's a great way to network and meet other Jewish students.
Great. And is it only Jewish students and Israeli citizens, or are there others who join as well?
There are other students on campus that join as well. We have some awesome students that are working with our graphics program right now, with the website and different things like that. And they're not Jewish. We welcome everyone.
That's great. And so usually Mason has International Week in the spring semester to kind of showcase all of our different international organizations. But this year they've been trying something new called International Cafe. What can you tell us about that?
Okay, so International Cafe is a minimized version of the International Week.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was a lot of students came to the administration and said that they wanted more than one International Week, which logistically is impossible for us to do. So we came up with a solution of doing multiple international cafes throughout the year.
Great. And these are easier because they're smaller?
Yeah, they're smaller, they're more intimate, people can have better one-on-one conversations with each other, and it's less countries involved at the time, so you don't have to like run back and forth
Yeah.
to like a million different places.
Definitely makes it easier. So when is the next International Cafe?
The next International Cafe is next Wednesday, March 6th, from 12 to 2 in Sub 1 in the Patriot Lounge.
All right. And what organizations and countries are going to be there?
The countries that are going to be at this particular International Cafe are Costa Rica, Japan, Russia, Spain, France, Israel, Zambia, did I already say that?
Nope.
And the great American state of Michigan.
All right. So what kind of events and food or activities can students expect if they go?
Okay, so everyone should come. Once you go to the International Cafe, there, every country has 3 songs that we put on a playlist. For Israel, we have the Israeli national anthem, Hatikva. We have a traditional religious song, Odevot Shalom Aleinu. And then our 3rd song is by a rap hip-hop group called Subliminal.
That's very cool.
Yeah. And we also have 4 different foods that we're going to be showcasing, which is hummus, pita, Nutella, and baklava, which is a type of dessert.
Mm-hmm. And what about other activities and games, if you know any?
Oh yeah, so I believe that one of the countries, I think it's Costa Rica, they have a type of foosball thing, but it's a hand foosball with like rubber bands and stuff. I saw it and I was like, what is it? It looks like fun. Some countries are doing like different writing samples. There's going to be an entire food spread, so it is a cafe. So the primary thing would be people eating a lot of food, a lot of good food.
Yeah, very cool. And you said, I think, also something about trivia, right?
Trivia, yeah, a lot of fun facts. When we were going over it in one of our meetings, I was like shocked at some of the things that I was hearing. I had no idea. Informative and good food.
There you go. And why should students come out to this event next week?
Well, I think it's very important for students on George Mason campus to be aware of the vast diversity that we have here. And it's a great way to network, meet people, get involved with different countries, learn about different cultures. And also, you never know, you come to the cafe, you could go to one of the booths, you could fall in love with the country, want to learn the language, go overseas and like do a semester abroad there.
There you go. All right, and is there anything else you wanted to add?
Well, just to reiterate, the International Cafe is next Wednesday, March 6th, from 12 to 2 in Sub 1 Patriot Lounge.
All right, great. Well, we hope to see everybody there, and thanks.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Kathy, and thank you so much for joining us today, Layla. We're excited for the International Cafe, which will be on Wednesday. That's all we have for the show. I'm Joanne Smathers.
And I'm Tyler Byram. From the wise words of some great news anchors, stay classy, George Mason.
And thanks for stopping by.